Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to take the opportunity to present a new resource, the Road to Guitar Mastery Practice Workbook. For a little over a year now, I've been plotting out a feasible solution to the beginner-intermediate black hole that seems to claim many aspiring guitarists. In this video, I will summarize the workbook and the philosophy that inspired its inception. Before I go any further, I just want to make it clear that this approach may be over the heads for many absolute beginners. If you've never touched a guitar before or are just starting out, there is a physical breaking in period that is necessary for developing calluses and basic muscle control. This ebook mostly caters to guitarists that have already acquired a basic understanding of the instrument and are curious about achieving the highest mechanical levels possible. With that out of the way, let's jump into this resource. The Road to Guitar Mastery Practice Workbook contains 42 custom worksheets divided into 4 areas of interest: picking, fretting, combining the two hands, and general theory. At the beginning of each section, you'll find a table of contents that organizes the worksheets into subtopics as well as provides basic instruction. Next to the worksheet titles, you'll find a number that is hyperlinked to the corresponding video on this channel. Now for the secret ingredient. The underlying philosophy here is isolation until completion. Each hand is its own machine that needs fine-tuning before it can be fused. The idea is to predominantly develop one machine at a time by learning all the micro-tasks necessary for that machine. These micro-tasks build off each other and are outlined in the first 2 sections, as the third section focuses on synchronization. The fourth and final section contains music theory topics to test our newly constructed systems. Though this approach may seem counterintuitive, it encourages the construction of a strong foundational base at the beginning from which we can build all future technique. The alternative is sort of like building a car during a race. What I'm recommending is investing 6 months to a year building the car first, then jumping on the circuits. To build a micro skill, I recommend taking one exercise at a time, setting it to a comfortable metronome speed, and grinding away as many accurate repetitions as possible. When doing this, it is imperative that we emphasize both accents and the starting point for each loop. This will allow us to consolidate information into singular brain impulses as we push the information deeper into the subconscious. For now, however, just focus on building one micro skill to absolute perfection and move on from there. Also, be aware that the number of repetitions necessary for building these base skills is in the millions, and there is no shortcut. With each new skill, however, the process becomes more and more efficient, shortening the time at an exponential rate. A great way to gauge a skill's progress is to see if you can continue a loop while speaking. For additional convenience, the guitar profiles for the workbook are available for patrons and one-time donors of any size over at my Patreon page linked in the description. With these files, you can pick an exercise, set a loop, and start building that engine right away. If this practice philosophy doesn't resonate with you, I'd still recommend looking through these worksheets, as I'm sure there is something of value for everyone. Thank you so much for the opportunity to share this resource, and I hope it will help combat that pesky black hole I mentioned earlier. Leave me any questions or comments down below, and I will do my best to get back to you. Until next time, take care everyone.